Welcome again to the Cleveland TV. This is Thursday Live. I am chatting to a very beautiful young girl, but before we go any further, please subscribe. This is Cleveland TV and Diaspora, bringing African stories back home. Today, I'll be joined by a very beautiful young girl from South Africa that's going to tell us more about the journey in Aim Hope. The topic today is about the journey in Aim Hope. You got to know what is Aim Hope, what is it all about. So, welcome, Tago.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much.
Okay, so tell us more about you. Who is Nzako? How old are you? And when did you start it with Aim Hope?
Nsako is a young, outgoing, hardworking, and goal-driven young lady. I am located in South Africa, in Johannesburg. I am 19 years of age, and I matriculated last year. And I joined Aim Hope when I was in grade 8, which is, I think, 2017, most probably 5 years ago. And I'm a model, a presenter, and all those other things. You'll figure them along the way.
Okay, this is wonderful. So yeah, tell us, what is Aim Hope? What are the programs that they do?
Okay, thank you. Aim Hope is a ministry which gives back to the community. We specialize in modeling, giving back to the community, as in like donating, feeding the poor, those in need. I think I can put it in that way. And we are a big ministry. We consist of Miss Face of Dairy Tone, Miss Interprovince, Miss Intercontinental, Miss Best Smile, and we also collaborate with a ministry called Arise and Shine, and also Sparks News.
Yes. Okay. So as a young girl, how does it benefit you, being in the ministry and this side you're a model? How does it benefit you?
Okay, so how it actually benefits me is that I make sure I focus along the way, because as a model and as a young lady, there are so many setbacks that I usually face, especially from big companies who actually want to use you because they want to like get something from you, especially like advertising your body and all that. And since I'm in Aim Hope, which is a Christian ministry, I actually I'm able to know what I want, who I am, what I should stand for, and the way forward. So that's how Aim Hope actually helps me in becoming a more focused and ambitious young lady.
Oh, that's nice. So, if you were to share to another young girl and tell them about, following their dreams and also being in touch with their faith, what can you say?
Firstly, since I'm a Christian, I'll tell them to pray about everything, because you never know what's right for you. God always has a plan for us. Then, personally speaking, I'd say, firstly, know who you are. That's very important. Know who you are, know what you want, and know what you're going for. In that way, nothing is going to come along the way and actually shake you, because you stand in your ground, you know what you want, and work hard. Work hard. Success is actually being reaped from hard work. Work really hard and it pays off, trust me.
Okay. So how did you get to be where you are today? So tell us from the Nzako that started when she was in grade 8. Where is she right now? What are the things that you have learned along the way or are even achieve along the way?
Um, uh, since I was a young girl joining this, now I'm still young, but I'm a bit older now. what I've learned in Aim Hope is mostly giving back to the community, standing up for yourself and being independent. I'll speak more on independency because I'm now done with school. I was inspired by the owner of Aim Hope, Miss Lee, to actually have my own modeling academy called Sparks Most Modeling Academy. To actually work for myself and be a sole trader. I'm currently a professional makeup artist. I have my own studio called Sparks Face Beats, where I actually do people their makeup, full face beats, weddings, and all that. And then also, it has taught me to actually not be dependent mainly on the government and anyone else because the scarcity with jobs, the scarcity with like most of the things. So being Aim Hope has taught me to actually stand up for myself, know my ground, and say no without feeling guilty because it's very tough in this world.
Yeah, so you have grown through the years and you have also found
Yeah.
your line of passion as well, but still keeping it really cool. So yeah, you have just mentioned something about the scarcity of jobs and also in these days, do you think a young person can just rely on a career alone? Where we are moving as a country and the things, what is happening, can somebody else just rely on their career alone? And also as Aim Hope offers like, skills programs. So what can you say to encourage more young people to focus also on their skills other than more on their academic? We are not saying there is no academic, but also we need to look at the side of skills.
Okay, living in a country like South Africa, our unemployment rate is really, really high. So at this point, you might have a degree and not be working because of how things are. COVID actually ruined many things and it's been bad. So learning is a good thing. Yes, I actually recommend everyone to go to school, be educated, and learn. But along the journey of learning, I think it's really best. I recommend you actually have a small business for yourself, like a little hustle where you can actually rely on. Because what's the use of going to school, having a degree, and not having an income? So it's better to actually have that degree next to you while you're also pushing something next to you.
That's really cool because of this is what we are hearing. Actually, it's not about South Africa, as the whole world, because of there are dangers. So let's talk about the dangers that can happen when you don't have any, some they call it some side hustle, and all of those things. But we call them here at Aim Hope, we call them schools. What are the dangers? What can happen to young girls like you if you are not really skilled enough to be able to survive?
Hello there. Looking for an African movie? Search no further. Clevenard African Movies TV is here for you. We are dedicated to the acceleration of African films, TV series, documentaries, and lots more. Explore our movies at home or on the go. Clevenard Movies is free to watch on clevenard.com. Don't miss this opportunity. Hurry now. Sign up and subscribe today.
So you mentioned what can actually happen to young girls like me. When you don't have a side hustle of your own, you tend to rely more on people who have money. And mostly if you're a lady, you tend to actually rely on men for money. That's why you have your sugar daddies, your blessers, which is a common thing in our country. So that's the biggest danger because now you're going to be relying on someone for income, which is there are many dangers in that, which actually involves being sexually active. You might be depressed because you're not standing up for yourself, you're not doing something you like. You're doing that in order to live. So that's the biggest one. You can be depressed. You can end up finding yourself in things you shouldn't be in. You can also find yourself being pressured by your peers to actually go for things you didn't want to, like going to clubs to actually get boyfriends or going to give you money. Just finding money in a bad way. So I think it's better to actually have a legitimate business for yourself.
That's true. And also, talk about also these other programs that are there in AIM Hope, like Purity, Faith and Purity, and also the tutoring stuff. Because if you want to hear more about, to say, what more can people, get out of AIM Hope?
Oh, I actually think I forgot about the two things that you mentioned. Thank you for reminding me about them. I'm also in the faith and purity pageant. It's almost like a pageant, and we're also it's. I can say it's a ministry. It's a pageant, and we're also learning. It teaches you to be pure along the journey, not to actually run quickly in being sexually active, in being in a relationship, getting married without knowing the truth about actually being in an intercourse with someone, like just having a relationship with someone. So faith and purity teaches us how to be pure along the way. They teach us about how Christians actually come across challenges and how God can actually help them. And then with the tutoring programs, we offer tutoring programs to people in our community. We teach young children, we teach them certain subjects which are actually difficult to them, and we offer programs to them which they can actually come to us. They study, we teach them, we help them with our exams, and yes.
All right, thank you very much, Ntako. And before we let you go, also you are an influencer. So tell us more about that, and also where you're going. What are your future plans? You also have future plans. What is it that also you want to achieve in Spark? And also personally, what do you want to study next year? And you also love media, so tell us more about that.
Okay, so I mentioned earlier that I actually took a gap year. The reason I did that is because I wanted to actually like focus on my media career, and along the line also focus on something to do with like being more educated, because I'm using the media as a side hustle. Then I want to actually go to school and study engineering, civil engineering to be specific with. And yes, I'm an influencer. I actually started last year, I think around September. I'm a social media influencer. You can find me on Instagram as Golden T, which is GOLDENTIE. You can find me on TikTok, and I'll be on YouTube next year. So far, I'm just asking people to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is also Golden T. And I'm offering makeup classes to people. I'm offering educational classes, modeling classes, life lessons, skincare rotations, hair rotations, and yes. So my future plan for next year is actually to go to school, make sure that I enlarge my business. It's actually called Sparks Move Modeling Academy, to make sure it becomes more and more. It's also under the AIM Hope. So next year, AIM Hope is going to be more big, because we'll be offering like modeling classes online and in real life. So people need to get ready. Your skin, take off your skin, people, your hair. Next day, we all have that in AIM Hope. So yes.
Okay, so please, can you mention all the pageantry in AIM Hope before we let you go, so that people, they can be able, if they want to come in as models, and also if they want to get also those classes and all of those things. So can you tell us, mention all the programs, especially the pageantry in AIM Hope?
Okay, so we have Miss Face of Deriton, which we actually hosted early this in January. So if you're interested in entering, you can actually go to Miss Face of Davidson. Like it's not Miss Face of Davidson because it's allocated for people in Davidson only. But anyone around the world can actually join because our current Miss Face of Davidson is from Congo, which is a great thing because we're expanding. And then we have Miss Interprovince Hope South Africa, which you hosted last month. You can also, if you're interested in joining, you can actually go to our Facebook and even our Instagram. We have Instagram too. You can go to our Facebook and Instagram, message us. We host them online and real life. Then we have the one coming up. It's called Miss Intercontinental Hope. It's actually the biggest one. You can actually go to our social media platforms if you're still interested in joining. So message us and you can find yourself being the next Miss. Then we have Miss Best Smile, which is around August and will be hosted again next year. Still connect with us in our social media platforms. And then we have Faith and Purity. With that one, we're a bit strict because we need to like first get to know like the morals, the like what they actually made of, what they actually are, and what they're interested. And then once we know you better, we can ask you if you're interested in going to Faith and Purity. And then it's also kind of a patent, but more professional because we focus on Christian classes.
Thank you very much, Stako, for having you, and may you prosper in all that you do. And now we know about Aim Hope. So goodbye. This was Nsako Malisa, everyone, and was telling us more about Aim Hope. This is Aim Hope. You have heard all the programs that are in there. And also, we like to say all the time, tune in, check all the social networks that she has mentioned. And also, she is running an entrepreneur, which is like Sparks, which is a modeling agency. And also, by the way, this is Lerato Sibisi, the founder of Aim Hope, and all the pageantry in it. So, guys, we are growing. And also, one thing before we let you go, here at CleveNut, we have Miss CleveNut Network. So, also tune in, join. It's very easy if you want to take part. Just go to the CleveNut Network, download the form, and also make a 2-minute video telling us about yourself, your name, your surname, where you're from, and then post it back to the WhatsApp number that you will see there as you go to the website. So, guys, see you next time. Catch you Saturday. This is the show that is called Beyond the Limits. See you. And also, I have a podcast early in the morning on Saturday that is called Activated. Catch me there as well. This is your girl Lee. I'm still keeping it strong and wonderful. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.